Right, so it's like 9:30 a.m. right now, and Ines and I are at Wellington International Airport waiting for our flight to Auckland. Our flight is actually at 11:30, so we're just like a little bit early, like 2 hours early, but that's all good. We kind of planned to come out here earlier and have some breakfast at the airport anyway, because we didn't have anything to do at home. This is my first time flying in a while, and I'm kind of excited to get out of Wellington. I've been stuck here for a little bit too long. We're actually going to head out for my birthday, and we thought it'd be a good idea to just check out a couple of different food spots around Auckland. So it should be a fun trip. Catch back with you guys on the plane. Cool. Currently on board Air New Zealand flight to Auckland. Because it's such a short haul flight, don't expect it to be such a big plane. So yeah, not a lot of room. Leg room is quite limited, and the seat in general is quite cozy. But either way, happy to be here.
Upright, your armrests are lowered and all window shades are fully open.
Cool, so made it to Auckland, making our way to first food stop actually, because chicken's not till 3. We're going to take an Uber, but then realised it was like $100, so we're just going to catch the Sky Bus now. See you soon. Alright, so we just had our little snack at O-Bar. It's a little Korean restaurant, I think. Just had some fried chicken and kimchi, just the standard stuff. So now we're at our hotel room. This is the view in the background. It's quite nice. I'll just give you guys a little room tour. So this is our hotel room. It's a nice little cozy studio. Bed there, and this is their TV. Walking through onto the kitchenette area. It's got all of our essential stuff, but I don't think we'll be using the washer or the oven because we'll just be going out for all our food. Yeah, and this is our nice little bathroom. Alright, so right now I'm just doing a little shop because I packed pretty light, and I kind of just wanted to try out a whole new outfit and kind of pick a new wardrobe, so let's see how this goes. Outfit 1. Okay, so I thought I was going to buy a lot more, but just bought one outfit, but it came to like $170, so I think that's still a pretty decent haul. Just going to meet up with Ines now.
4, run. Front door is opening.
Post H&M, it's starting to rain and we did not come prepared. Ines didn't bring her raincoat and I didn't bring my umbrella, so it's kind of on us. But heading back to the hotel now and gonna get ready for dinner. Right, made it back to the hotel. Little detour for some Krispy Kreme. I think we'll save that for dessert later on tonight. I don't think Ines found anything she liked in store, but she found us some sheets to take home. Yeah, but we're just gonna get ready for dinner now. I'm gonna put on my new outfit. It looks like someone couldn't control themselves here.
Don't look at me!
We are having ourselves a feast. Some god tier strawberry soju, fried chicken, bibimbap, and some kimchi noodles. Cherries. So right now we're in Lawson's Convenience, post dinner, and we're just trying to find some snacks for later on tonight. I just thought it would be sensible to grab some water for later on tonight, just in case of possible hangover. So this will be our snacks tonight. The remainder of our Korean fried chicken, some duck feet or claws, and then the remainder of our donuts. Can't forget the water. That should be good for getting rid of the alcohol in our system. I also don't think we'll be digging into any of this anytime soon, just because we're so bloated right now. Alright, I think this is a pretty good place to stop for day one. It's been pretty eventful so far in terms of food. We just finished up dinner where I think we got pretty carried away, ordered 2 plates of Korean fried chicken. One was sweet and spicy chicken, and then the other one was garlic butter chicken. Both were so good, but I think my favorite was the sweet and spicy one. And we also got some bibimbap and kimchi noodles to go with it. I think probably the best part of the night was the soju cocktails. It was so good we had to get 2 of them, and we are not quite sure if it's gonna hit us yet or it was just a lot of placebo in it. The place we went tonight was called Pocha, but it wasn't actually our first choice. We were supposed to go to Ken's Yakitori Bar. We tried calling up and they said you can just walk in, but then once we got there, it was full. There's 1 table left, but it was right by the door where all the wind was coming in, so we just decided to go to another place, which was a good call, because we really enjoyed it. In terms of plans for tomorrow, we're just gonna do another little food tour around Auckland CBD. Catch back with you guys tomorrow. As you can see, health is a #1 priority with us this weekend. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna have even better food later on today. So we finally made it outside. We don't really know what we're doing. We're just taking a seat in Lawson's right now. I think we might go bowling. We might see if there's a bowling place open, just to pass some time before the restaurant's actually open, before we can start eating again. We'll see how that goes. So instead of bowling, we come to mini golf. Not sure why Inez wanted to do this, because she's going to lose anyway. Those of you who follow will know I am mini golf champ, especially you, JSK. You should know. JSK and Zara, they can vouch for me. Come on, you got this. Oh. Too easy.
You embarrassed?
Cut that. So this was the end result. As you can see, I was the winner with 20-21, but that 21 is a bit suspect because someone's decided to keep it a souvenir. But So we won't count that. So I don't know where this video will slot in, but we've just finished lunch at Ken's Noodles. What is it called?
King made noodle.
Ah, who's Ken? Oh, that's the place I was supposed to go yesterday. King Made Noodle is where we went for lunch. Very good. Had beef noodles and Ines had pork noodles. I'd have to say it's probably one of the more traditional noodle places I've been to. Right now we are going to have dinner. So this is probably only like 3 hours after what we had for lunch. So it was pretty close, and I think we're both pretty satisfied, if not full right now. So we'll kind of ease into dinner tonight. We have a 2-hour reservation at Seoul Night. I think the plan is to start off with a couple drinks first, and then get into the food. On our way back after Seoul Night, we thought we weren't full enough. We only got like this shared fried food platter. It was alright, pretty average overall. The soju was good. We ended up having a soju sangria, which was top tier, and also just another bottle of soju just to top it up. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy these sweet hot dogs now. Back at the hotel, and I've finished my deep fried chocolate bar, deep fried Snickers bar, in the shape of a hot dog. It was really good, but very sweet as well. Ines didn't quite finish hers there because obviously we just had dinner, but it's kind of looking at me a bit funny, so we'll see how long it lasts. So that caps off day 2. We didn't get to do everything we wanted to in terms of going to the different restaurants. I think we kind of just planned a little too much and thought we had a lot more time. Most of the places we wanted to go to didn't open till 12, especially like breakfast places, or places we thought we were going to have breakfast at. Turns out they didn't open till midday, and by the time it was midday we were already doing something else. Places we did go to was quite enjoyable. So this was starting off with mini golf at Holy Moly on the viaduct. I clearly won the game, as you probably saw in previous clips. We were gonna stop there and have pizza, but then we thought we might as well check out some other places, and it was a good idea that we did, because when we went and had our noodles, we both agreed it was probably some of the best food we've had so far. And then we had another little shopping trip, and then right after that we went to dinner at Seoul Night. I don't think I ordered the right thing at dinner. What we had was a shared, it was called like the shared crunch platter. It was pretty lackluster. The only good thing about dinner was the soju. We're flying out tomorrow night at 7 PM, and I think the plan is just to go to Sylvia Park and spend a couple hours there before we head to the airport. Day 3, last day here in Auckland, just getting ready to check out now. I think we're gonna go to a cafe, spend like an hour or so there, then slowly make our way towards Sylvia Park, and then eventually the airport.
Oh, don't look down, look down.
So we made it up the Sky Tower. We thought we didn't spend enough money this weekend, so we had to keep going. And we thought we weren't being good Auckland tourists without coming up the Sky Tower. And I think this is Ines's first time as well, so I guess it's a little bit of a treat for her as well. some ham and cheese cubanos, my flat white Nes's hot chocolate and orange juice, and a cheesecake. I actually remember having these cheesecakes my first time when I came up here, like over 10 years ago. Yeah, I just remember my mum really liked it, so I'm just gonna have it again.
Yeah.
This is our final meal before we find out if our flight has been delayed or not back to Wellington.
Beautifully well supplied to the operational meetings.
Alright, so back in Wellington now. So this is actually the day after we landed. And well, yeah, just recapping the whole trip. Had such a great time in Auckland. Just the food was amazing and really makes me want to go back and try all the spots that we didn't get to go to. I think our eyes were slightly bigger than our stomachs for this trip, but that's all good. The places we did go to, we really enjoyed. Yeah, the flight back was actually kind of scary. As we were landing, the wind speeds were picking up. I was looking outside the window and saw maybe we were like within 100 meters of landing, and the wings or the entire plane was shaking side to side, so kind of made me think that we were going to circle back around. Thankfully the pilot landed it pretty well, pretty smoothly, and we didn't have to go back into the air or be diverted to another airport, so we'll take those wins. If you stayed around for this long and have enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.